y'all. Hey, let them know that I am live. Tag. Ooh, I can't see y'all, but hey guys, how are you? Thank you for joining my live. I'm not gonna be on here for too long. Ooh, I can't see y'all names, but hey y'all, hey. I should have worn my glasses. Hey y'all. So really quick, not really quick, but for a couple of moments before I get to the store, because I need to go buy some rice. For a couple of days, I'm doing this video for multiple purposes. I'm doing this video for the new wives, all right, for the new entrepreneurs, for the new mothers, for the new for anybody that is starting something new. Okay, for anybody that is starting something new. I feel like this video is so important because I know when I was a new mother, when I was a new wife, when I was a new entrepreneur, when I was new in my faith, when I was new as a pastor, I look for balance everywhere. Okay, can I get anybody to agree with me? If you're watching the live now, if you're going to watch it later, but I look for balance everywhere. I look for balance everywhere to the point that I remember burning meals that I cooked, okay, trying to be a wife, right? A new mommy. Okay, I had to cook a wife, right? I look for balance everywhere. And literally, I felt like I was failing as a mom, failing as a wife, because I am looking for this word balance. I am looking for how to literally become these things and do all of these things that is quote unquote required, that I felt at the time required of me. Right? I was raised in a household where my mom, she didn't work at the beginning of her, well, when she started having kids, my mom didn't really work. So we got a cooked meal every night. Okay, my mom used to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm of Caribbean descent. Okay, so my mom used to literally wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, make our meals before breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, and this is the reason why when I went to the elementary school, I did not want to eat their food. Like, my mom literally had to come to school with me and hand feed me because I'm so used to my Caribbean food. I'm so used to my Haitian food. I'm so used to my Haitian eggs with all the peppers, you know what I mean, with my plantain. Now, I never ate bread. Okay, and eggs. I never ate sandwiches. I never ate stuff like that because literally my mom would cook all the time. So as a new wife, right, I tried to be that person. I tried to be my mom, right? I tried to be, yes, we were very spoiled, like literally. Like, I tried to be that person, being this mother, but I didn't realize how hard of a time I would have, okay, trying to create harmony and balance in my home, not understanding that there are going to be some times that I can't cook. There were going to be some times that I cannot prioritize or put my son, my brand new baby boy at the beginning. There was going to be some times that now, fast food was going to be the thing. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Fast food was going to be the thing. I didn't realize because, again, how I was raised. So I felt like I was failing as a mom. I was failing as an entrepreneur, trying to push my business. Okay. Being a first-time mother, going to school. And I'm looking for balance. So this video, this live is for every person that's starting something new and that feel like they're failing as a wife. They feel like they're failing as a mother. They feel like they're failing as an entrepreneur because they realize that is balance a real thing? Every season of your life, there's going to be something that's going to take priority in your life. When I was in school and I was pregnant, I failed my class. And I was so distraught because I felt like I was balanced and I was trying to do this thing the right way. And, I study this time and I do this and I do that. But the reality of it is when you become pregnant, your memory is not the same when you are not pregnant. And so here it is, the balance or the that I'm trying to walk through. I couldn't even do it anymore because my season changed. My season shift at that time. So throughout my journey, this 14-year journey, I realized that there are going to be some moments in time. You're going to have consistency. You're going to have things that are consistent. Your family is going to be consistent because they're going to always be there, right? For me, God is consistent because I love him, right? Ministry, everything that falls under that umbrella. But there is going to be some moments of your life that you're going to feel like a failure because you're putting more attention on other things. But I want to tell you, you're not failing. You're not failing. You just have to realize that there are going to be moments in your life that you're going to prioritize other things. Because what the definition, if we're looking at the pure definition of balance, is it says, the pure definition of balance, it says that you have even amount of time and space and energy for each thing that you're doing. That is impossible. Being a new mom, that baby gets more attention than your husband or your mate. That baby gets more attention than the schoolwork. That baby gets more attention than your job. So at that time, you are not balanced. You are not balanced. But that does not mean that you are failing. When you are birthing a business, that business going to take priority than other things in your life. I just want to tell somebody, you are not failing because you missed your child's game or you missed, an event because you are birthing out a new business. There are going to be seasons in your life that it's better to have cohesion, it's better to have harmony than to have balance. Because truth be told, there is nothing that we do that's going to be even amount. There are going to be some seasons that something is going to get less of me than all of me. There are going to be some seasons that me and my husband is going to be going like, oh my God, it's wonderful. But when that new baby comes into play, baby, we can't have date night because I got a brand new baby. I don't trust everybody with my child. You get what I'm saying? My husband he's going to be there. Of course, that's your partner. That's your support team. But the truth of the matter is that baby probably gets 90% of your time because it's a child that depends on you for everything, that needs you for everything, especially if you are a breastfeeding mom, right? You are you not only are you the life giver, but you're the food giver. You know what I mean? So there balance, you're going to feel like you are doing something bad, but I want to tell you that you are not. The beginning of anything, you're going to put more time into it. If you are a student, that there's going to be, if you go back to school, for example, you are a student, you're going to be putting more time in your studies. You're going to be putting more time in that thing. But do not feel bad because you cannot hang out like you used to. Don't feel bad because you can't be around the people like you used to be. When you are birthing things in your life, those things are going to take priority. And we have to be okay with that. So I came on here to tell the new mommies, to tell the new wives, to tell the new entrepreneurs, to tell the people that's aspiring to be whatever, the best that you can be. When you are birthing and when you are moving and when you are shaking, balance sometimes don't exist. I love what my sister Lindsay, if you ever go to her page, she talks about balance. You know, she talks about, but one time she said to me, or she said, when I was listening to her, she was talking about you can have everything, but you can't do everything. And I'm like, oh my God, it made sense. I can have the wife, I can have the husband, I can have the home, I can have the business, but there are sometimes I am going to have to, get a cleaning lady. Sometimes I'm going to have to get somebody to prepare my meals. Sometimes I'm going to have to get somebody to pick my child up from school because my life at that moment requires me to be other places and to do other things. And so when we're talking about balance, we are talking about cohesion. We are talking about, because listen, I am a principal, like by trade, like I am a principal at a private school. I am a mom. I am a wife. I am a pastor. Okay, I'm a campus pastor. I am an author. I am a speaker. I am an entrepreneur. Okay, I am a counselor. And so I have all of these 9 to 10 hats that I hold every single day. And let me tell y'all something. I would go crazy if I had to evenly distribute my time to each of those things. Somebody is going to feel the brunt end of the thing. And what is not going to feel the brunt end is my relationship with my Father, God, and my husband and my children. And so sometimes I have to maneuver. I have to make things work. I have to, thank you, sis. I think I see you compartmentalize and delegate. I have to do those things because the truth of the matter is I can have it all, but I cannot do it all. I am one person. So you are not failing if you are a new wife, if you are a new mother. I would never forget. I was a new wife. I tried to cook legume. If you are Haitian, you already know there is a lot of steps in legume, right? And I'm watching a brand new baby. I almost burnt down the house. I will never forget that. I'm on the phone trying to get my son's Medicaid, right? I'm talking to Medicaid. I'm trying to cook because I'm trying to be I'm trying to be the wife now of what I've seen and what I realized. That system does not work for me. That system does not work for me. I understand now why my mom had to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to prepare her meals, to do certain things. So guess what? Now, at the age of 35, I have to rework the system that I put in place for myself because I realized it's not working. And instead of working, it's giving me stress, y'all. Instead of working, it's making me feel like literally when I go home, I shut down everything. I literally shut down everything and I watch a TV show that makes my brain stop working. But because I am a creative, there are sometimes I literally am in the bed and I cannot sleep. I have to have a notepad by my bed because ideas are popping up. I love married people and I love love. So ideas are popping up. And I got to be able to be in a place that I can write so my creativity can flow. And there's no way that I would be able to do that if I'm doing all of these things at one time. There's no way, people of God. There's no way, saints and ain'ts, whoever's on this line. There is no way. So I want to encourage you. Do what works for you. Yes, establish systems that run themselves. Yes. Do what works for you. Do not run yourself down because you want to be all these things. I am very goal oriented, right? So when I put something on paper, I like to work it. Okay? Creative minds never stop. Never. Okay? Never. So there's no way that I can be going to bed late and waking up all sorts of time at night. And not only am I a creative, but I'm prophetic. So there are many times that God wakes me up in the middle of the night and I just started praying out of nowhere. There is no way that I need the rest that I can get. So I'm telling you by experience that do the systems that work for you. Compartmentalize your things, okay? Delegate as much as you can. Just like my sister Lindsay said, you can have it all, but you don't have to do it all. Do not feel like you have to keep going and going and going. There are some seasons of your life that things are going to take priority, and it's okay. Don't stress yourself out, because when you are stressed and you're overworked, you can't flow. You can't flow. If there is a season that you got to get a cleaning person, get a cheap mommy that will work, you know what I mean? $80, help her to clean your house, or help her, pay somebody to make your meals. I remember there was a season that I told my sister, the one that, all my sisters can cook, thank God. But I told my younger sister and my eldest sister, Mish and Chris, it's kind of like y'all, when y'all cook for my house too. I paid somebody at my school to come and clean my house because I could not do it in that season. I was in school. I was writing my dissertation. Okay. I was in school writing my dissertation. I am, again, like I said, I'm a counselor, right? So I'm making calls, I'm making contacts, right? I am a speaker. So I'm writing papers like crazy. There is no way that I can do all these things and evenly, because that's what balance is, evenly contribute my time, my talents, my mind, my finances to those things evenly. For you single people, get you a man that understands. Get you a man that understands, that will support you. Get you around some friends that will literally support you. Thank God for my siblings. Listen, okay? Christine and Mish, every day. My in-laws, I thank them every day, because there were some moments and some times that I had to prioritize some things that I had to get done immediately, like school, okay? Like school, like having a new child. My mom sometimes took over my household because I had things to do. And what you do not want to do is to be running half full. If you run half full, there is nothing you can pour out. There is nothing you can give to somebody. So use the people that's around you, that's willing to help you, that's willing to stay confidential. Delegate the task. You can have it all, but you cannot do it all. When you're talking about balancing your time, especially when let me say this, for the people that are newly married, listen, when that new baby come in, okay, that baby is going to get full attention. Please don't get jealous. When you guys are starting a new business, that business is going to get the full attention. You're going to have to switch your priorities at that time. And it doesn't mean that you are failing. You might not go on date night. You might have to skip date night. You might have to skip certain things that you guys have religiously put in your relationship. Those are not the only things that make your relationship go. When you guys are in harmony and in cohesion, those are the things that push your relationship. When you are goal oriented, if that man is goal oriented and they are not meeting their goals, they do not feel good about themselves. And so when you're pushing your religious systems in your relationships and it does not work for the betterment of the relationship and you're not hitting your goals, it makes you feel less than. You can be married. I am a married woman. And if I did not hit the goals that I had prior to marriage, I would be a miserable wife. I would be, I'm going to say this again, a miserable wife. So when you're talking about balance, when you're talking about having to balance, like I said, I told y'all all the things that I am. Principal, counselor, pastor. No, I'm going to switch that up. I am a wife. No, sorry. I am a child of God, right? Pastor. Okay? I am a wife. I am a mother. I am a therapist. I am a author. I am a speaker. I am a principal. I am a coach. There is no way that I can do all that I can do and evenly distribute my time. No way. No way. No way. I have battled with balance since the before time. That is why there are some things I put in place that nobody can change. My kids, and I have a 13-year-old son. He's going to be 14 this summer. And guess what? He has a bedtime. Yes, he does. 9 o'clock. I don't care if you're in the bed just looking at the ceiling. But by 9 o'clock, my house shuts down because I am still working after 9 o'clock. I'm still moving after 9 o'clock. My end time, I try, guys. I try to make it midnight, 11 o'clock. But my brain is going so much, it feels like it never stops. So when you're talking about balance, guys, there are going to be some seasons that are it's going to switch up. You got to be okay with that. There are going to be some seasons as a married woman. I don't even know. Well, me and my husband just came back, and this is why me and my husband go on vacations, because I don't remember the last time we had a date night. When was the last time we had a date night? Real talk. I don't even remember. So this is why vacations are a must in my house. This is why, bedtimes are a must in my house. This is why me waking up at 5:45, 5 o'clock in the morning is a must in my house, because there are some times that my mind just keep going. It can't stop. It continues to go over and over and over again. So when you are talking about balance, let me tell y'all something. I want to encourage you guys. If you cannot get something done, don't think you're a failure. If you are prioritizing something, especially at its baby stages, don't think you're a failure. If you're giving more time to your business when it's a baby, when you're just opening, when you're just launching, it's all right. This is the reason why communication is important. Have these talks prior to opening up that business. Even if you're married and you guys are having a baby, have that conversation prior to having a baby. Listen, when we have these kids now, our balance and our time is going to shift, because the baby now is going to take precedence. They can't they are little, that baby, that business, okay, that physical baby, right? The marriage that just, you guys just got married, those things are going to take, or you just started going to school, those things are going to take priority for a season. It's not forever. But there are going to be some seasons that you're going to have to prioritize things. And it doesn't mean that you do not give time to those other things, but you have to find balance in that. Your balance is not evenly distributed. You have to find balance in prioritizing what's important in certain seasons. So again, I want to encourage you, if you're a new mom, if you are a new wife, if you are a new business owner, if you are whatever you're doing, if you are just started going to school, I want to encourage you and let you know you are not doing anything wrong by prioritizing in certain seasons. You are not doing anything wrong. You're not doing it because I felt like I was doing it wrong. And my goal in life is taking everything that I've learned through my journey and telling everybody, telling somebody, whoever would listen. So you are not doing anything wrong. But if in that season and in that time, if you have to distribute your time differently, okay, to make things run in harmony, it's okay. It's okay. Whatever you got to do. Like I said, my kids are on the bedtime and my son going to be 14 years old. 9 o'clock, you in that bed. Okay? It is okay. There are some seasons me and my husband don't go on date night. When we were saving to buy our house, we didn't even know what a date night is. We hardly ate out. We was cooking chicken and rice. We were cooking chicken and rice like every day or every other day. Noodles, spaghetti, right? Because we had a goal. That was our priority at that time. Our date night became watching a movie on Netflix. Our date night became, just having a family games. Okay? That was our date night. That's that sacrifice, yes. To my brother Rod, right? That's that sacrifice. So there are some seasons that you're going to have to sacrifice that balance. You're going to feel off. You're going to feel like it's unfair. And if you do have a supportive spouse, they're going to feel, they're going to feel some type of way. They're going to feel like, dang, I'm not getting, even when we had our baby, truth be told, I felt like the kids be getting more, loving attention and affection than me. So, that little bit of jealousy want to pop up sometimes. But I had to kill all that because the truth of the matter is, anything that is in its infancy stages, you're going to have to give more time. You're going to have to give more energy. You're going to have to give more to that thing at that particular time. Don't feel bad, y'all. Don't feel bad. Have conversations. Communicate. 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 Babe, we trying to do this, so we gonna hold off on the date nights. Babe, we having this new baby. The baby's gonna take our attention for a couple of months. Make sure we communicate when we're feeling neglected. Make sure you communicate when you're feeling unheard, when you're feeling like you're not getting the love. You're not getting that, because at that moment, again, if you're going back to school, babe, I just want to let you know from now, school, studying, all of this stuff, it might take priority for a little bit, but it's not going to be forever. Make sure you are communicating to your spouse, to your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Get a house cleaner. Okay, a maid, get somebody to clean your house. Get somebody to help you cook in those times and in those seasons. All right? Because every season is different. Every season is going to change. Every season you're going to have to, again, prioritize stuff, sacrifice. You know what I mean? Be obedient to the Holy Spirit. Okay? There's going to be some seasons that you're going to be doing other things, and you have to learn that, yes, we can have it all, but we cannot do it all. Okay? Our balanced life is different than what the world, like, okay, from 1 to 2, I'm going to do this. From 2, no. I don't even think sometimes that's realistic, because even when you do those type of plans and when you put those type of balances, there's going to be things that come up. So what are you going to do when your plans are ruined. What are you going to do? So there's times and seasons that you're going to have to put things in priority just for a little while so they can make sense. So don't feel like you're a failure. Don't feel like you're a failure because it's just for a little while. All right. Love y'all. That's all I had to say. If you just got here, watch the replay. You are not losing. You are going to win. You are learning lessons in this season, but have conversations, talk about it. Okay. Delegate your time properly. All right. And do what you have to do. And that is balance in that. It is balance in that. All right. When you delegate and you prioritize, okay, and you compartmentalize the things that you have to do, what is important in that season, and have conversations with your loved ones, because you don't want your loved ones also to feel like they're being neglected. All right. At any given time. So watch the replay. I hope this was good, because as I was thinking about this thing today, you know, I'm like, yo, like, you know, I used to beat myself up because, again, feeling like I can never really balance my life, because the truth of the matter is, what is balance? Balance is in what you put in it. Balance is in you're prioritizing your life, because in every season it differs, and in every season it changes up. All right. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Okay. Watch the replay if you just got on here. I got to go buy my rice because I need to balance my life. I need to go cook. All right. Bye, guys.